Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is Spirit Guide Messages. I hope you're doing great today. The reading today is intuitive, it's also general. So remember, some of the messages may not resonate with you. If they don't, just ignore what doesn't and take what does. Regarding today's reading, if you want time to choose the group, of course you can pause the reading. Things I'd like to tell you before we start, if you want a private reading with me, you can check the description box below. And also, I do post on Instagram and TikTok every day, so of course you can check out the handles in the description below for those as well. Okay, let's get on with today's reading. So it's Spirit Guide Messages. Here we go. Got quite a lot of cards today, guys. I think I've picked 6 or maybe 7. 7, wow, that's a lot. Okay, so Spirit Guide Messages. We've got Temperance. We've got 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, spread your wings, love your body, and helpful person. Okay, so your Spirit Guide Messages. There's some healing going on here. Why did I say helpful person? That's really bizarre. Mother healing. I don't know why I said helpful person. That's interesting though. I've had a strong... So this is another card in this deck that's called helpful person. I saw helpful person. It's possible that helpful person is one of these. So it's interesting. What I would say is that this probably means, that someone can assist you, someone can help you. There's definitely a lot of healing going on here. There's some confusion. So they're probably suggesting that, you could get some help from somebody else. That's why I made that mistake, okay? Love your body is interesting. This is about having a sense of good sense of a self-esteem and healthy sense of a self-appreciation. There's some element of maybe issues around worthiness, not feeling good enough. This has probably come from a general female energy. I mean, let's be honest. It really doesn't matter what country or culture you come from. There is generally issue around the female and the feminine and sense of worth. So definitely the message here is that to answer your problems at the minute or to solve your issues, feeling good about yourself and doing some female healing, particularly if you do have any issues around being a mother or your mother or some sort of female mother figure, that doing that healing definitely could help you, support you, and make things better for you. Okay. We've got Temperance as the first card, which is a really strong energy. There's a need for balance. So if you're looking at this reading for a specific explanation as to why things aren't working out or why things aren't going as well as they might, or how to improve a situation, how to get to a better position, they're asking you to bring balance and tranquility to the situation. Temperance is patience as well. It's about having that sort of level of maturity where you kind of allow things to unfold naturally and you take care so of yourself and of the situation, and you allow things to kind of become more balanced and more relaxed, and you allow things to come from a sense of a stable inner wisdom. Okay, so there's definitely a need for patience and balance here. Definitely some healing, taking care of yourself. The message is to with the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, there could be some issue around family or family relationships. This is intuitive based on these cards and where they are in relation to everything else. They're definitely saying that the issues around family, the female, and all of that, this is the thing to clean up. This is the thing to clean up, because this is going to give you the success you want. This is going to bring you the emotional balance that you so feel like you need. It might be that you feel you really need a certain resolution with a partner or a certain thing to occur in your life. But actually, this family dynamic healing, or this healing around the childhood issue or wound, or this is going to be the key to setting you free. Okay. It's about worthiness. It's about feeling good about yourself. It's about releasing those old patterns. It's about releasing those old fears. The Seven of Cups is saying you have a lot of different options or a lot of different things you're trying to do. There's confusion about which direction to go. They're urging you to do this healing, and once you've done this healing, you'll be able to spread your wings. They're asking you to listen to your intuition because they're trying to speak to you, okay? And they will guide you through signs and signals, and just take some quiet time to yourself because then you'll be able to hear the messages. The Two of Wands is saying that once you've done the healing, you will be able to spread your wings. You'll be able to start making plans for the future, and you'll feel a lot more inspired. The reason why you're where you are now in part is that you need to do this healing. So listen to inner wisdom, allow yourself to be guided, and then what you'll find is that once you've released these few strands of patterns or pains, what you'll find is you'll get all these ideas about how to move forwards in all areas of your life. It will essentially unblock something. Hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading. In the meantime, see you soon, guys. Hi, group 2. How are you doing? There's a lot of cards today. I think there's 7. So let's have a look. So we've got the World. So this is these are your spirit guide messages. The World, 8 of Coins, Ace of Coins, 3 of Swords, Detach, which is Justice. It's not an emergency, and Simplify your life. Hang on. Right, hang on. Let me move this so that we can see everything. Okay. I think we can see everything. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so spirit guide messages for you. Okay, it's very, very clear that a bit like group 1, there's some healing to do. They are asking you to simplify your life, eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. The answer or the solution to your issue or question, you may have something specific in mind. If you don't, that's fine. If you do have something in mind, again, that's fine. It's up to you. But they're asking you that the best way forwards with this situation or your life in general is to simplify it. There's some clutter, emotional, mental, or physical clutter, and it does need to be sorted out. However, you don't need to race and rush and push and flap and panic. It's not an emergency. It will happen when it's supposed to happen in its own time. Some of you are worried that things are feeling a little bit difficult or a little bit messy, and you're kind of wanting to get it sorted out. What they're saying is it's not an emergency. You don't have to rush or panic, but there is something you need to let go of. Detach. Simplify your life. Something is cluttering you up. Something is catching you up. You need to kind of let it go. Justice, detach. It's also about doing the right thing. You've got to stick to the rules and do the right thing. That's their message. You know, and this can be your own internal rules. It may be rules in your job or in your relationship life or whatever. But there's a sense with the Justice card that the karmic wheel is tight. So, and what I mean by that is that if you try to cut corners at the minute or with this situation, or you try to kind of like play the game or try to be in any way underhand, it's going to come back and bite you. Yeah. So don't try to play the system. You need to be fair and just and right and do everything properly. And that's why they're saying you don't need to rush, because things need to be done correctly and in their own time at the moment. And you do have to kind of play by the rules. But at the same time, it is time to let go of some of that clutter and that stuff. You know, there's a lot to do with going to the next level. I think some of you are frustrated because you're in a difficult situation, or maybe something hasn't worked out the way you wanted to by the look of it. You've got Detach and the 3 of Swords. You feel disappointed about something that hasn't kind of worked out quite the way you wanted it to. But you know what? It's time to let go of some of those things that are holding you back. You don't actually need to feel disappointed, but if you do, it's okay as well. The 3 of Swords is saying you just need to grieve that loss. We win some, we lose some. As frustrating as that might sound, and I know some people don't like it when I don't just say, oh, everything's going to be all joyful all the time. Well, it's not life, and we know that. But actually, something very, very good is coming for you. You've gone through something lately and you're having to let go of something that maybe you didn't want to, but it's already gone. It's not something coming up. It's something you've already not, something you've already lost, something you're already a bit fed up about. But the world is saying that this is your chance to go to the next level. You've either learned a lesson or you've graduated this level. It's like in a computer game, going to the next level. This situation that you've been through and was a loss. Yes, it was annoying, but it's meant that you've learned something. The Eight of Coins is self-mastery. It's given you a level of self-mastery. It's given you a level of skill. It's now time for you to graduate to the next level. The world is the best card in the deck. It's success. It's moving forwards. It's going, having a sort of up-leveling and upscaling of your life. Ace of Coins is look, we've got two kind of world energies here. This kind of looks like a world. This is a world. The Ace of Coins is planting a new seed. It's a new cycle. It's prosperity. It's the promise of the start of something that can bring you great wealth. So what they're saying is, yes, you're still trying to sort out the ends of those situations. You've got a few things that need to be cleaned up, a few things that need to be let go of. And now it's just a case of using those skills that you've learned. You learned your lesson here. You don't need to rush. Just let go of things as and when you need to. Some of you are still grieving the situation with the Three of Swords. That's okay as well. Let go, simplify your life, detach. You don't need to rush though, because you're on the cusp of something great, something new, something wonderful, something amazing. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll speak to you on the next reading, on a private reading. In the meantime. Hi Group 3, how are you doing? So we've got a few Oracle cards here for clarification. Got a lot of cards today. There's four Fountain Tarot and 3 Oracle. So we've got the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, Judgment. We've got Helpful Person. If you watched Group 1, you'll know I said Helpful Person by accident in Group 1. The Tower again. So we've got double Tower here. And Celebrate You. Okay, so the double Tower is nothing to worry about. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a huge blessing in disguise, okay? Something has come crashing down. Because it's the first card, it's maybe already come crashing down. There's something has... you've had some sort of revelation, some sort of realization. It might be that it was painful or difficult, but it doesn't have to be, but it normally is. But if you're very intuitive and very aware, it might be that you had the realization before the problem arose. Okay, but something has occurred to you. Something is happening or has occurred to you, and they're asking you to reflect on that, to notice where something has broken down and to let it go. Yeah, to let it go from your life, or to to notice what isn't right for you. The rebuild card here, the Tower, is all about letting go of those things that are not right for you, that are not meant for you, allowing the stuff and nonsense to go. And which allows only the things that are really meant for you, only the things that are really right for you to stay. Okay? You have got some sort of loss or some sort of difficulty, or you've gone through some sort of revelation, some sort of realization, some sort of aha. And but it does have to do with letting go of some things or some sort of loss. But you are being helped. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom it might be and initiate contact. So someone's wanting to help you. Someone is there for you. We've got the Knight of Cups. This could be a romantic partner. Someone's making you an offer. Someone is being generous towards you. There's someone who wants to kind of support you, care for you, offer something to you. Yes, I think this is the same person. So yeah, things are difficult, or things have been difficult. You have maybe historically been broken down by a situation or something, but there's someone here who wants to come and offer to you. They're saying the Six of Swords, this is about healing. This is about someone wanting to help heal, I think, because it's next to the Knight of Cups. This is about you moving from dark into light, moving from the shadow into a higher and a brighter energy. I feel like you guys have been through something, and the guides are saying that it's time to let someone help you move forwards. Yes. It's time to celebrate you. Yes. It's time to have a revelation. The Judgment is the penultimate card in the Major Arcana, and this is about having a realization, seeing the truth, having a breakthrough, a really good breakthrough that moves you forward, that allows you to move beyond these old limiting factors. So this old situation that broke down was painful and difficult, or this aha that you're having to go through was difficult, but it's helping you to move on. It's helping you to really celebrate you, to move forward in your life, and for things to move on. You know, the Judgment card is about moving towards something better. It's about having an aha moment, realizing something. And because of this celebrate you and helpful person, it's like this Knight of Cups wants to help you. All of a sudden, it's about you. It's about helping you. It's about loving you. It's about feeling good about yourself. It's about moving you out of a difficult time and into something that is really magical, okay? So they're asking you to allow this Knight of Cups to help you. And they're also asking you to allow yourself to move from this darker time into a happier, healthier, emotionally healthier, and mentally better time. So this is wonderful. Guys, I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon.